Listen carefully, okay? This meal that I have here is the last meal for me until next Sunday.
What?
What?
Quite uncomfortable. Very highly in ketosis. I feel lightheaded.
They've come up with freaking black water.
I really want to get some food inside now.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to DCT Eats. I normally make videos on all things related to food and eating, but in this one, for full 7 days, there's going to be absolutely no eating. Which means I'm going to survive on just the one thing: water. The reason I'm breaking up with food is because all this good food that you see me eat on DCT Eats doesn't really make me feel too good. So I've taken a stance to not let food abuse me for the next whole week. Okay, now I'll be honest with you, there are various benefits attached to a water fast, like reduce in stress, cholesterol, inflammation, improved blood sugar. Apparently the body also learns to repair itself, and most importantly, it helps with your mental health. Now, please listen to this. If you want to do a water fast, consult your doctor before starting and do not start it without supervision, okay? It is dangerous to do if you're already fatigued, or if you have a complicated health condition, or you're pregnant. I'm not, this is my food belly. And if you're about to get your periods. I just had mine, so I'm good. Now that we have all of that out of the way, I'm going over to a friend's place to eat one last meal before the 7 days begin. Listen carefully, okay? This meal that I have here is the last meal for me until next Sunday.
What?
What?
So I'm going on a 7-day water fast.
Shut up.
So I'm gonna...
Kuch bhi. Kuch bhi.
What do you mean, kuch bhi?
Are you
Like
serious?
absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna stick just to water.
No, dude, you can't do this. I mean, it's impossible. I am ready to bet 10k on this. You can't.
Really?
You can't pull this off.
Deal?
Deal.
Done.
10k, right? ठीक है.
That's what you said. My last bite for the next 7 days. Done, and the fast starts now. The first thing I'm doing is using this smart scale to measure my body weight, fat percentage, and BMI. I'm also measuring my arms, my waist, and my stomach to track any changes over the next 7 days. Normally when I wake up, the first thing that I do is take a dump. So I'm going to do just that. But hold on, this is going to be my last food for the next 7 days.
What makes you so sure?
Done with day 1. I meditated in the morning, went on a 40-minute run, got some work done. But now it's time to find out if I've lost any weight. And for that, I'll have to get naked. Oh! For accuracy, you know, that's why. I've lost exactly 400 grams. Oh, damn. I've slept for over 9 hours, but I think it's time to start my day. And I'm gonna be drinking packaged drinking water today. And let's see how this tastes. Wow, this water is definitely a bit sweeter. I feel like really gonna enjoy drinking Aquafina today. You're gonna get a strong 8 on 10. A little while later, I was shooting hoops, but in about 10 minutes, I found myself unable to concentrate and my shots were completely off. I started feeling extremely exhausted, and that feeling lasted the entire day, because of which I just stayed in bed. However, in the evening, I come for a walk and I just realized that it's going to be almost 48 hours, which means my body is probably going through autophagy. Auto means self, phagy means eating. You're probably wondering what self-eating nonsense am I talking about. It's not nonsense. The body self-eats damaged cells or dysfunctional cells, recycles them. It apparently helps you de-age, which is fantastic. But yeah, I guess that's what's happening to me right now. Okay, 48 hours in, feeling okay, but definitely low energy. And weirdly, every time I stand up, I feel a little lightheaded for a bit. It's been almost 2 days since I felt hunger, which is very weird considering I actually haven't eaten for 2 days. But anyway, time to check my weight, which means I'm at 76.25. So I think I've lost another 400-500 grams over the last 1 day. Slept like a baby on nights 1 and 2, but night 3 hasn't been too good. Kept tossing and turning and kept waking up.
But I'm determined to turn it around, so I hit the gym and immediately felt so much better.
It's Bisleri Day. Bisleri was apparently some Italian guy, I think Parley or some Indian dude basically bought it from them, and it seems like an Indian company, which it is now, but it was originally Italian. Let's see what Bisleri tastes like. I'm in fact very excited. I just got back from the gym. I'm feeling very energetic for some reason. You guys can probably see. Here you go. Whoa, that feels extremely processed, very chemically, if that makes sense. No, Bisleri, this is not happening. 5.5 at the max. I'm starting to develop like a slight headache and back spasm as well. Feel like I'm running low on salts. So what I'm going to do is take some rock salt, 4-5 grams. It's also not a good idea to take a lot of it in one go. I mean, when you normally eat food, there's a lot of salts which you anyway consume, but I haven't been consuming any food, so it's time to take my salts. Ew, that's like going to the beach and drinking the seawater.
A few moments later.
So I was just getting some work done, and I think we might have a situation here.
What I thought was a fart turned out to be a little more than that. Embarrassing AF.
That's too much information!
Done with day 3. It's been a roller coaster of a bloody day. I've had so many ups and downs. But anyway, I went for a movie which was good. During the interval, was reminded of my caramel and cheese popcorn mix which I normally get. But the lower back pain is suddenly doing much better after I had another shot of salt and water. Time to weigh in, which means it says 75.8 right now. It's 7 a.m. on day 4, 84 hours, which means I'm at the halfway mark. I think I should definitely celebrate, so I'm gonna get myself a glass of coffee. But before I do that, I'm also excited because I'm currently going for my first podcast recording.
Welcome to Innocence Theory Podcast.
Happy to be here, more than happy to be here.
It's about the water fast and you can listen to it using the link in the description. Then it was coffee time, so I went to the newly opened Starbucks right next to my house where the food didn't really tempt me, but I did get
Some AeroPress coffee. I feel life all of a sudden. This is fantastic, but more than anything, it's just so nice to have something other than water go down.
I tried getting some work done over there but found myself again in the washroom and realized all this.
Salt water has led to my situations, so I am going to switch to electrolytes. These have barely any sugar, they are extremely low calorie. I'm loving the color of something orange. Also, today I've been drinking Himalayan. I must say this tastes much better than Bisleri. Doesn't feel too processed. Good stuff, Himalayan. I'm gonna give you an 8 on 10.
After my evening walk, I actually wanted to break my fast because I went to my grandmother's house and it was smelling so good as she was cooking some mutton curry. But I quickly ran out of there.
4 days in, and I'm definitely in ketosis, which means that my body is burning its own fat for energy. Obviously, it can't burn someone else's.
No shit, Sherlock.
And I have this weird, peculiar metallic taste in my mouth. I'm not kidding, let me show you. This strip is what I had to process. And if you look at the color scales, I'm definitely very highly in ketosis. And all that is left right now is to weigh myself, which means, you know what it means. Oh! It says I'm 75 kilos right now. Not bad, not bad. It's 12 at night and my tummy has been rumbling quite a bit. I'm quite uncomfortable. I just finished gymming. I'm super exhausted and my mouth's gone freaking dry. I'm probably dehydrated as well. This is probably because I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. I just kept tossing and turning. I've finished the Himalayan, which means it's time to try a new water brand. So I've got this not so white water. It's called Evocus. They've come up with freaking black water and it retails at 100 rupees for just 500 ml. It says alkaline over here. Apparently it helps in reducing acidity. It gives better hydration and helps with detoxification as well. I don't know how much of that you would actually feel, but let's give it a go. Tastes just like water, even though they say more than water, but I think it's very close to Aquafina and it's gonna get an 8 on 10. Done with day freaking 5. Thankfully all the tummy rumbling and everything is gone away, but the lack of sleep from last night has made me tired, very low energy, and that sort of continued for most of my day. So I haven't really gotten a lot of work done, though I did go to the gym, did all of that, but dryness has remained. This also reminds me that my breath, man, stinks. This I definitely do not appreciate. But anyway, it's time to now weigh myself. 73.55 guys. I've dropped quite a few, huh? I've survived this long, so I thought I should get myself a really good breakfast. Of course, it's another bottle of water. But Evian comes all the way from the French Alps. It's naturally filtered, and the best or maybe the worst part is that this 500 ml of water costed me 250 rupees. It's the most expensive bottle that I've had over the last 5-6 days, and of course I bought only one, can't afford 4 liters of this. But I want to find out what it tastes like. Wow, I'm actually quite impressed because it doesn't feel processed at all. It's got a very bland taste, and I think that's what this is all about. Good stuff, Evian. I think this is gonna get a 9 on 10. Done with day 6, and today has probably been one of the best days in terms of how constant my energy level has been. Got a bunch of work done. It was easy to concentrate. I could keep my head in one place. And then I went for an hour-and-a-half walk in the evening, almost 6 to 7 kilometers. And I am definitely excited for tomorrow. And I've constantly been thinking about getting back to food. Anyway, time to check my weight. Which means 6 days, no food. How much do I weigh? 73.4. I'm guessing it's all the water that I've consumed. But what the hell, I'm happy. Oh yes, it's Sunday!
thought at this hour I'd be doing this. Pretty proud and also quite amazed. Couple of hours until 7 full days, but I'm astonished by what the human body is capable of. I mean, almost 7 days of no food, and I've got all this consistent energy in my body. It's absolutely fantastic. And if there's one thing that I've learned, is that I do not need to eat as regularly as I was eating before.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, thanks man. This has been freaking crazy. Watermelon, please.
How is it going?
Oh my god. That was too small a piece. Can I have another one? It was. Yeah.
Let's give him something else.
body is thanking you right now.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
You are?
This one was like super sour.
The sound that you are making, it's like.
It tastes so damn good.
Yes, yes. This is
I
new.
haven't tasted it yet.
New appreciation and respect for food, yeah. Like, I mean, we should be very grateful that, like, I'm doing this out of choice. There are a lot of people actually who, like, you know, are sort of pushed into the situation where they don't get food.
What is this?
This is a mutton bone broth.
Mutton bone.
I've made it quite spicy, or maybe it's not spicy. Do you want to like take a sip and tell me if it's spicy?
Not spicy.
At all. So clearly nothing's gone in, and that's why I'm finding it. Because I remember when I was making it, I barely put any black pepper, and that's all that I added. I'm already feeling a little full, even though it's like barely any food that's gone in. Thanks, guys. Over the last 1 week, I lost almost 5 kilos, 2% of body fat, and BMI has dropped by 1.4 units. Also, my body definitely has shrunk a little bit as my waist and arms are down by 0.5 inch each and tummy by a whooping 2 inches. I took about 4 days to get back to my regular diet as I didn't want to fall sick by overeating. I stayed in a calorie deficit and managed to lose another 600 grams of weight in the next 1 week. Also, remember the 10k bet? Sarthak did send me the money. Thanks, Sarthak. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you soon, but with lots of food and fun.